Good morning, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball tournament coverage. This morning, in this Division III state semifinal, the Dover Lady Tornadoes take on the Western Brown Lady Broncos from historic Firestone Stadium in Akron. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Dover Break, your local Wendy's restaurants, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kemp Insurance, the ECO Educational Service Center, T-County Boxing Academy, and Dumont Sporting Goods. Special thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, your local McDonald's restaurants, and to Subway, sponsor of the WJER Subway Player of the Game. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
At Akron Firestone Stadium for a Division III state semifinal matchup between Dover Crimson Tornadoes and the Western Brown Broncos at Mount Orange. They had to take about a 3.5 hour drive to get here. They arrived yesterday. Dover got here after a send-off from Dover High School about 7:30. They've been warming up. They are about a half hour away from the first pitch. I'm Bill Hammerstrom. For WJER Sports and Big Z Sports, I am joined by former Dover softball coach Melissa Beachy. Thanks for joining.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So you played in some big games for Dover. You've coached some big games for Dover. It is butterfly time on the field for those girls. Do you have any idea what they're going through for their first time here at a stadium this big when they're used to a smattering of bleachers at some of their games?
Gosh, I can only imagine for sure, but they look excited and ready to play, and it's all about kind of calming those nerves, but I hope they're excited.
They have their crowd here, and it's kind of a wholesome picture when you see the girls peeking their heads out of the dugout. They're just kids. You know, they're just smiling. They're waving to their family and to their fans. It's going to get kind of intense here, though, in about a half hour.
For sure. It looks like a great turnout so far, and people just keep trickling in.
Well, we talked to both coaches, both Blaine Wallace from Western Brown High School. He's been coaching there for 27 years. Also, Hannah Duff, the second-year coach for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. She played here when she was with Strasburg in about 2016. She won the state semifinal contest for them. Strasburg fell that year in the state finals, but she has some experience that she can pass on to her players about playing. But she said it is an incredible venue, but it's just so big compared to anything that they've ever seen before.
That I can imagine, and Coach Duff has a lot of wonderful experience from playing here with Strasburg, all the summer games I'm sure she played, and then college ball, and she no doubt has passed that to the players.
All right, we're about to get started. First pitch is in about a half hour, but we told you we talked to both coaches, so we'll get right to those interviews. First, it's going to be Western Brown High School head coach Blaine Wallace, and then it will be Dover head coach Hannah Duff. So we will get you to your coaches' interviews, and then we'll be back here from Akron Firestone Stadium for this Division III Regional State Semifinal between Dover and Western Brown right here on Big Z Sports. All right, kids, let's go.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
The Newsytown Zoo is back. Newsy Mom and Newtown Mall are proud to bring their 2025 event back, presented by Springvale Health Center, Saturday, June 14th. This year's event is packed full of attractions and activities, including the Farm Animal Petting Zoo, Butterfly Exhibit, Reptile Exhibit, Doggy Petting Zoo, a magic show, crafts and games, face painting, and balloon twisters. Don't miss out on this great family event Saturday, June 14th from 11 to 3. See you at the zoo.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach. How we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Bill Hammerstrom here for Big Z Sports coverage of high school softball, getting ready for the Division III state semifinal game between the Dover Crimson Tornadoes and the Western Brown Broncos. Earlier in the week, I was able to talk with Western Brown head coach Blaine Wallace on the phone about how his team was able to achieve its first trip to the state Final Four in the program's history. So I read in a previous interview where you said you didn't envision this in March. How is this team able to exceed those early expectations for you?
In March, we did not play well. Our scrimmages and really the first week and a half, 2 weeks of the season, I did not think we played very well. We made a couple lineup changes, and things just kind of clicked from there. We thought early in the year we would have to out-hit people. Kind of worried about our defense, but our defense has been really, really good. Kind of surprising. We have a first-year shortstop. She's a senior. Never played shortstop before, but she's been really good. So it makes me think maybe I should have put her there sooner.
I was going to ask you if there were players, team leaders who you think provided the leadership to get the team this far.
Our senior, Jenna Wilson, has been one of them. She came to us and told us, hey, I played shortstop a few games last fall. I'll try it. Our two juniors, J.C. Barnes and Sophie Jameson, have gotten numerous big hits throughout the year, and they both have tremendous power. They've really, because we're young, we have one senior and two juniors. So especially early, we had to rely on the upperclassmen, and they kind of took everybody under their wings, and it just kind of took off.
Do you want to talk about your sophomore pitcher, Charlie Helton, and what she's been able to do for you?
Yeah, Charlie's been good. She pitched well last year. We kind of thought she could do it again. She's throwing harder, got much better control. Has added a couple pitches. She gives up very few hard hit balls. So she's been really good for us.
Now you guys are pretty active on social media, and from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like you've had to pay for a meal all week.
No.
So what's the community support been like for you then?
The community has been awesome. After we won on Friday night in the regional finals, we had a big welcome home. Probably had 200 or 300 people show up at the high school, which were girls softball. That's a huge crowd. And then this week, we put out that we'd like to take a charter bus because I don't want to ride a school bus 3.5 hours. And they've stepped up and helped. We've got the charter bus paid for from donations. Local businesses have fed us pretty much every meal all week. And we'll do that for the rest of the week. It's been awesome.
And you mentioned it is a long trip. You're staying overnight in Akron.
Yes, we will stay at least Thursday and then hopefully Friday and Saturday. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but
does the travel make a difference, or does it not matter at this time of year?
I mean, Firestone Stadium is the best facility to have the state tournament. There's nothing else in the state that compares to it. It'd be nice if it was more centrally located, but it is what it is. At this point, we're happy to be playing. We traveled once. We usually travel once every year just to get used to it. We always schedule long bus rides during the year and play a game, 2 or 3 times a year, because we know, when come tournament time, you're going to have to travel some.
Do you do any scouting of Dover? Do you know anything about that team?
We went up and watched them Saturday, so I know a little bit. Obviously, they have 2 very good pitchers, and that's pretty much it. What we saw Saturday, and that's part of tournament softball is we're going to go play our game, and I hope that's good enough.
All right. If I read correctly, 27 seasons of coaching for you there?
This is 27. 26 of actually coaching thanks to COVID and Governor DeWine.
So besides this tournament run, what makes the season special for you?
It's a great group of kids. They get along really well, which in girls' high school sports is really important. If you have a couple little cliques, it kind of goes downhill quick. But these kids get along great. They're good friends on the field, off the field. And they're just fun to be around. They're, like I said, they're all good students, all good kids. And they're ours. We have 11 on the varsity, and 10 of them have at least one parent that went to school at Western Brown. Like I said, it's really cool that it's our community team.
That's Blaine Wallace, the head coach of the Western Brown Broncos softball team. Next up, Dover's coach Hannah Duff when we come back on Big Z Sports.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
Bill Hammerstrom for Big Z Sports. The Dover softball team is in the state Final Four for the second time in program history. That's thanks to a 13-2 win in a regional championship game against Bloom Carroll. I talked to second-year Dover softball coach Hannah Duff earlier in the week about her team and that victory.
Finally got that big offensive explosion. I know we talk about the pitching a lot, but 4 home runs out of your team, and I think that makes 40 for the season for you guys. Was that a goal or something you worked toward, getting more home runs out of this group?
We did not make that a goal or even talk about that as compared to last year. I just the girls who hit home runs, they're just home run hitters, and they're able to do that. And just being able to have them all in the lineup has just really helped. So they might have made personal goals for that, but as far as a team, no. But we have definitely surpassed our home runs from last year.
So being in the state semifinal, I think just the second time in Dover's history, how does it feel? How's the support from the community? How's it going?
Oh, the support from the community has been amazing. There's been so much stuff on Facebook. They're planning a send-off for us. Coach Matthews, the volleyball coach, set up an autograph day for the girls to sign for all the little girls that were leaving their volleyball camp and stuff. So it's been super cool. The girls have gotten to experience some cool things and just the experience that comes along with it.
Is there anything from your experience with Strasburg at the state tournament that you're passing on to the team?
I was just talking about it today. The environment is such a different environment. The stands, the amount of people that'll be there, just focusing on our goal and not necessarily the environment. It's just any other game, and we have to play our ball. We can't let the environment, the amount of people, and all the special stuff get to our heads, and we have to play the way that we know how to play.
Can you describe Akron Firestone Stadium as a venue compared to any other place that you played this year?
Just the amount of stands and seating that there is enough to be a little overwhelming if you aren't prepared for it. So being the first game of the day on Saturday, the girls aren't going to see how full that the stadium can get until it is close to game time. So just the environment, it's so cool. You feel cool. You feel like, oh my gosh, we actually did this. Just the environment is just amazing.
Talk about hitting. Can we talk about your pitchers once again? It seems to have worked well for you to have gone to two pitchers for these games in the postseason. You start with Kara, and then you go with Jenna. Can you talk about the evolution of that and how that's become so successful for you?
Absolutely. So we started, I kind of at the beginning of the season wanted to utilize that a little bit more, but then Kara had some back pain. Jenna's had been working through an injury, so we just kind of felt, it's important we make sure we don't ride one of them too much. But they're both just so different that it works out that way anyways, just enough to be able to switch. They know the switch might happen the third inning, it might happen the fourth inning, it might not happen until the fifth inning. But we're just able to recognize, okay, now's the time to switch, and we make that switch. So it's definitely been working out in our favor, and they're just different enough that we're able to utilize that.
It seems at this time of year, and talking to you and talking to the other coaches, that the focus is on playing your game, not so much like scouting or anything. Is that true for you? Have you looked into Western Brown, or how are you approaching this game?
So me and Coach Mo, we've been doing everything we can to kind of find information about them. It's been really difficult. I was able to get a hold of Greenville's coach, who Western Brown just beat recently. So she gave me a little bit of information about the pitcher and a little bit of information about the hitters. I think it's important that the girls know how to approach the hitters, but also what we need to work on as far as what we're going to see pitching wise. But other than that, I try not to focus too much on what they've done all season, everything, their stats and stuff. Just kind of, okay, their number 4 batter, she's going to hit the ball mainly to right field, or she's going to hit the ball mainly to left field, and just focusing on our goal and how to prevent them from getting the big hits and stuff. And then we're able to adjust in the batter's box a little bit earlier when we know a little bit about what the pitcher's throwing.
So this is just your second season as the head coach for Dover, correct?
That is correct, yes.
So this must be pretty exciting. I imagine that these are memories that are going to be with you forever.
Oh, absolutely. I've already started working on a scrapbook. It's just, I was blessed with a great group of girls last year, and this senior class, when I started coaching at JV, they were my first class, so there's a little bit of emotional side to it. Natalie and Charlie came up to me the other day, and they're like, when you were coaching JV, did you ever expect that this is where we would be our senior year? And I was like, never. It is an emotional moment because it's the first class that I ever got to coach, and just how far that they've come. It's just been super fun.
Thanks to Dover head coach Hannah Duff and earlier Western Brown head coach Blaine Wallace for their time, and good luck to both teams. Coming up next, we'll get you ready for the first pitch at Akron Firestone Stadium here on Big Z Sports.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Take to the open road or catch a wave this summer with a loan from Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. With low rates and flexible terms, choosing your next adventure is easy. Before you go to the dealership, get pre-approved for a loan at Dover Philly by going to dpfcu.org or stopping by any Dover Philly Federal Credit Union location. You choose the adventure and we'll do the rest. I'm Tammy, Installment Loan Officer at Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. We're people helping people. It's how we thrive together. Join us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Peterman Plumbing and Heating has been the MVP in your home for over 50 years. Hi, this is Natalie Peterman from bathroom remodeling and water-saving low-flow fixtures to high-tech camera line inspections. We deliver the winning plays every time. We're proud to support Dover High School baseball and softball, and just like the Tornadoes, we're always aiming for a championship performance. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, your home's star player. Contact us today to learn more, and go Tornadoes!
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Excited about this game. One thing that we know so far, Melissa, is that it's going to be loud here. It's already been loud, and they haven't even introduced the teams yet.
It is. There's a lot of excitement already in the crowd, and I don't know, looking at the players, looking at the parents, who looks more nervous. I think there's some pretty nervous parents in the crowd.
You know, looking through the stand, you see some baseball and football players for the Crimson Tornadoes, and they're about to announce on the field the starting lineups. We'll get those to you real soon here, too, as well. As we look at the teams today, we get Western Brown. They come into this game from Mount Orab. That's about 35 miles east of Cincinnati. They are 25-3 on the season. They are led by Coach Blaine Wallace in his 27th season. On the other side, it's Dover, 26-3 so far. They are led by Hannah Duff in her second season. I believe her record is something like 52-7, which is pretty good for 2 years.
Very impressive, for sure.
And she does that with an outstanding lineup, a couple of outstanding pitchers. We talk about Jenna Molk, Jenna Molk has come in relief. Carol Lynch has been the starter for them in these tournament games. I'd like to talk about what they've been able to do here in the postseason. Dover actually hasn't lost a game since March when either Jenna Molk or Carol Lynch pitched. They missed a couple games in there. Those are the two games that they lost. It was against Parkersburg South the last time they lost when either Jenna Molk or Carol Lynch pitched.
Yeah, some years you beg somebody to pitch, and then it's not often that you have two elite top-level pitchers that are going to go on and play college ball that you're fighting over. Gee, I wonder which one is going to do what we need today.
Jenna Molk, we know, is going to Ohio State. Carol Lynch going to Ohio University. On the other side for the Broncos of Western Brown, something that stands out, their youth in their lineup, right, Melissa?
Yeah, they only have one senior this year, and, I mean, to think about what's coming back next year with all this experience, that's an amazing thing as a coach to look at.
They do have an outstanding starting sophomore pitcher in Charlie Helton. He's 21-3 on the season, 196 strikeouts and an ERA of 1.12. And when you get to this level, I mean, it's all about pitching, isn't it, at this time?
It really is. And, I mean, as good as any stats look, or good or bad, you've never faced them before. They don't have any common opponents. It's hard to compare. And, whatever they have, they're bringing their best, obviously, but you can't prepare for exactly what you're going to see.
One similarity between these teams, and I believe it would be like top 15 all time, maybe top 30. Both teams have either 40 home runs or more than 40 home runs as a team. So a lot of power hitters.
That's a lot of power in two lineups.
All right. We are going to take a break here on the field. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and then your first pitch. Again, thanks for listening on Big Z Sports.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Plumbing and heating. Very grateful to everybody allowing us to put this on the radio, and then with the video on after the game, find that at WJER.com or on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, where you can find all of the baseball and softball tournament games that we have broadcast here this season. Let's go through our starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors. Dover is the visiting team at 26-3, coached by Hannah Duff. Leading off, Jenna Molk. She'll play shortstop today. Batting 491 on the season with 14 home runs, 25 RBIs. Batting second, sophomore third baseman Olivia McHugh, wearing number 1, batting 315, 5 home runs, 25 RBIs. Batting third, number 16, Allie Hupp in right field. The juniors batting 365 this year in the 4th spot. Avery Contini, number 15, the senior second baseman, batting 396 with 3 home runs and 22 RBIs. In the number 5 spot, Charlie Reese, the senior center fielder, number 2, batting 439, 10 homers, second on the team. In the 6th spot, number 10, Susie Peltz, the senior first baseman, 348 average on the season. In the 7th spot, number 24, Ariana Immel, the designated player today. She will be hitting for pitcher Kara Lint. She is a freshman, batting 282. The catcher in the 8th spot, number 9, Maddie Bantam, a junior, 247 on the season. And then in the 9th spot, number 5, Madeline Faulkner, the senior left fielder. And, of course, pitching for the Crimson Tornadoes, Kara Lint, 12-0 on the season, .656 ERA, 183 strikeouts. On the other side, the home team, the Western Brown Broncos, they're 25-3. They are coached by Blaine Wallace in his 27th season. Batting first, playing right field, number 1, Rylan Roush. She's a sophomore, 451. A lot of batters hitting over 400 for this Broncos team. Second, number 2, Aubrey Taylor, the freshman second baseman, 412 is her batting average. Batting in the third spot, number 6, J.C. Barnes, the center fielder, a junior, batting 490. In the fourth spot, number 15, Sophie Jameson, a junior first baseman, batting 311 on the season with 13 home runs to lead the team. In the fifth spot, number 8, Sophie Herman, the freshman third baseman, batting 400. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 3, the senior Jenna Wilson, batting 337. In the seventh spot, number 11, Chloe Ogden, the sophomore left fielder, 337 on the season. In the eighth spot, number 13, Josie Sisseln, the sophomore catcher. And in the ninth spot, the sophomore pitcher today, number 12, Charlie Helton. She'll take the mound here to start the first inning. She takes on Jenna Molk, the leadoff batter. Charlie Helton, a sophomore. 21-3 on the season with 2 saves, 196 strikeouts, and a 1.12 ERA. She is warming up right now, so we're about to get this game started. Again, Bill Hammerstrom, Melissa Beachy, thank you so much for joining us on Big Z Sports. And again, tune in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Afterwards, we'll bring you a delayed video broadcast of this game. And thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us to do that, including Dover Philly Credit Union. Well, Melissa, this team is more than 3.5 hours on the other side of the state. So it's probably hard to get a really good scouting report on this team. But you look at the stats for Charlie Helton, the pitcher, 196 strikeouts, 1.12 ERA. You know that she does some good things up there.
Absolutely, and you don't get to the state Final Four without having a solid pitcher and good defense. So, you know, she's going to bring a lot to the table. I'm not jealous of anybody that has to face Jenna Molk as a leadoff batter in any game, but definitely not here.
Now, we always like to say that a Jenna Molk at bat is must-watch softball.
Absolutely.
Because she can hit it out of the park anytime. Our dimensions, 200 down the left field and right field line, 225 straightaway center field. Dover's wearing their gray jerseys with the white pants, crimson socks, crimson numerals. On the other side, golden brown is Western Brown's colors. They're wearing their white jerseys. There is a high fly ball. She smacked that one, but turned on it, and it goes foul. You can hear the reaction. I mean, the people in the stands from Dover know it. She can hit a ball out of there in a hurry. But right now, it's just 1-1 is your count. Molk, the right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher, Helton. Delivers, swing and a miss. Count is 1-2. Took something off of that pitch.
Yeah. Looked a little bit slower, also a little high.
Seen some of her pitches online. She throws a mean curveball that's going to go from inside to outside on these right-handed batters. And you saw it right there. You saw the movement from up here. Strike 3. Out number 1 for the Crimson Tornadoes. Next up, Olivia McHugh. 315, 5 home runs, 25 RBIs for the Tornadoes on the season.
Liv sits in a tough spot in the second hole after Jenna, but she's proven herself time again.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Yeah, we've noticed last couple seasons leading the team in sacrifices, but still able to get her batting average up to 315, and she can hit it out too with 5 home runs.
Yeah, she can do a little bit of everything, which is great to have a versatile number 2 really anywhere in the lineup, though.
Next pitch is high for Helton, 1-1 the count, 1 out. Able to get the strikeout on Molk to start the first inning. Helton delivers. Goes high and inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to McHugh. Again, we are packed here at Akron Firestone Stadium. Under the roof, still some seats along the third base and first base lines. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2.
I'd love to be down there on the field too, but under here you hear the crack of the glove as the pitcher throws, and you hear the ball crack off the bat. It's a very neat atmosphere.
Helton Delivers, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Charlie Helton. 2 outs here in the first inning for Dover. A little discussion there as Allie Hupp comes to the plate. McHugh has some pointers for her. Seems that Helton has a lot of movement on her pitches. Again, on the line, you see a curve ball and a rise ball out of Helton.
Has multiple facets to its movement. It looks like it's not just going up or out. It's kind of doing a little bit of both.
Up fouls back the first pitch, 0-1 the count. 2 outs, 2 strikeouts so far for the Broncos ace, Charlie Helton.
It's good to get any kind of contact, so these foul balls are good as we're seeing more pitches, and they can go back in and relay the message of what they're seeing.
Hupp looks at ball 1 high. 1-1 the count. Hupp's average .365. She was a postseason hero last year as Dover made it to the Elite Eight. Fouls another one off. Pitch was inside. Dover regional champions for the first time since 2008. Their only other trip to the state tournament. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 3. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts for Charlie Helton. No score. We head to the bottom of the first here on Big Z Sports.
The Eat Fresh refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
Back at Akron Firestone Stadium, I want to thank all of our sponsors for making our coverage of the high school softball state tournament possible, including Jeff Wallach, LLC. Head to the bottom of the first inning. Dover unable to score. Charlie Helton struck out the side for the Broncos. And now it's Carol Lint to the mound. Bill Hammerstrom, Melissa Beachy here for Big Z Sports and WJER after the game. We'll put a video up at WJER.com and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Carol Lint, kind of similar to Charlie Helton. She's got a lot of movement on her pitches.
She really does. She's a very fun pitcher to watch. From the angle, you can really see the jump and the drop on her ball, the movement.
Up first for the Broncos, Rylan Roush, the right fielder, a sophomore. Young team, this Western Brown squad. First pitch is a strike 1. Again, Dover throughout this postseason has used both of their outstanding pitchers. Carol Lint has started the games, and Jenna Molk has come in relief.
They both have incredible movement on their balls. They're both great pitchers, but they are great in 2 very different ways, and that's awesome to have as a 1-2 punch.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count as Lint gets set to deliver. Swing and a miss, strike 3. For strikeout number 1 for Carol Lint. Her stats this postseason are amazing. She's pitched 22 1/3 innings with 51 strikeouts in five games. And she's doing that not in a full game of work. It means that she averages almost 3 strikeouts an inning. She's striking out the side most of the time. Left-handed batter swings and misses. It's Aubrey Taylor, the freshman second baseman. Another batter hitting .412 in this Western Brown lineup. 0-1 the count.
Carrie usually does a great job of making adjustments as the pitch goes. It doesn't take her, an inning, surely not more than that. And to be able to do that from pitch to pitch with what's working, what's not working is an excellent skill to have.
Taylor fouls back the next pitch. for strike number 2, and Lint set to deliver. Pitch is a little high. 1-2 the count. Again, your batters, Aubrey Taylor, a freshman in this lineup, one of 2 freshmen. As we said, there's only 1 senior in this group for the Broncos. Here's Kara Lint set to deliver the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is outside, 2-2. Dover fans didn't like it, and we're going to hear them when they don't like it because they are packed around us here at Akron Firestone Stadium.
We have a great view from behind the plate to see in and out, but height is always a little iffy to see.
That pitch was high. Taylor had to duck as it was also inside. Makes it all the way to the backstop. Hits the netting and drops there.
It is a big backstop back here, so
absolutely.
So we get base runners, they'll
full
have
count,
some room to move.
Full count here with 1 out. Pitch is called strike 3. Hits the outside corner. And strikeout number 2 for Kara Lint. I see some Dover fans have the K signs down there. For both of these teams, both teams maybe should have packed a whole bunch of them because so far, 5 strikeouts, 5 batters. Swing and a miss for strike 1 for Kara Lint against J.C. Barnes, the junior center fielder. .490 batting average to lead this team. 12 home runs, 48 runs batted in, which also leads the team. Batting in the 3 spot. Right-handed against right-handed. Called a ball, 1-1.
Guess we'll let the umpire have it. They do look close from here.
We don't have the angle on the height as much as we do the side-to-side motion. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2 the count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Charlie Helton struck out the side for the Broncos to open the frame, and now Kara Lint has 2 strikeouts and 2 strikes against the number 3 batter. She pops it into the air. Coming in to make the catch is Allie Hupp. She squeezes it. Out number 3. We head to the second inning. No score here on Big Z Sports.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
The Newsytown Zoo is back. Newsy Mom and Newtown Mall are proud to bring their 2025 event back, presented by Springvale Health Center, Saturday, June 14th. This year's event is packed full of attractions and activities, including the Farm Animal Petting Zoo, Butterfly Exhibit, Reptile Exhibit, Doggy Petting Zoo, a magic show, crafts and games, face painting, and balloon twisters. Don't miss out on this great family event Saturday, June 14th from 11 to 3. See you at the zoo.
5:30 in their Division 6 state semifinal game. Avery Contini now up for the Crimson Tornadoes. Hits it in the air. A little confusion out there, but the shortstop squeezes it and puts it away for out number 1. Again, Charlie Helton, the pitcher for the Broncos. 3 strikeouts in the first inning. Charlie Reese found her power again in the last game, hit a towering shot for a home run, one of 4 hit by the Tornadoes in the regional championship game.
She's another one as well that has great speed, so she can do a little bit of everything.
Batting .439 on the season with 10 home runs. The more I watch her, the more I notice she's all over the first pitch.
She does tend to jump on them.
And she's still batting .439 even when she gets behind in the count. Fouls that one. 0-2 the count.
She's been a great senior leader for them as well, one of a few.
So 1 out and top of the second, 2 strikes, no balls right here for Charlie Reese facing Charlie Helton. Three swings and misses. Strikeout number 4 for Helton. Kind of starting to get an idea of what Charlie can throw. A lot of movement on her pitches.
Yeah, it looks like a very similar go-to each time, but every batter is going to have to adjust.
Dover's left-handed batter, Susie Peltz up. She fouls it off. 0-1 the count. 2 quick outs here on just 4 pitches in this second inning.
The other teams that look like the ones playing next are starting to filter in. I'm seeing what Coach Duff was talking about. The stadium just keeps filling up.
Yeah, we have all the fans here. A lot of gold shirts for the Broncos as ball 1-1 the count. 2 outs. And then the crimson for the Tornadoes and some gray. Another foul ball here by the first baseman. Number 10, Susie Peltz. One and two, 2 outs.
Susie, being a left-handed batter, brings a little bit of mix-up for the pitchers. I know as a former pitcher, it's difficult to change that up, so it's nice to have a lefty in the lineup.
She fouls another one back. You see the curve ball from Helton goes from inside out on the right-handers, but outside in here. But there's a swing and a miss for strike number 3. That's 5 strikeouts for Charlie Helton. We head to the bottom of the second inning. No score on Big Z Sports.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Firestone Stadium, bottom of the second inning, no score. 5 strikeouts so far for Charlie Helton, the pitcher for the Broncos of Western Brown. 2 strikeouts for Carolyn as she comes back to the mound. Speaking of the Newsytown Zoo, thanks to Newtown Mall, one of our sponsors, for making this possible on Big Z Sports and after the game at WJER.com and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel for our video broadcast. Bill Hammerstrom, Melissa Beachy here at Akron Firestone Stadium. Thanks for listening. Number 4 batter, left-hander again, Sophie Jamison, the junior first baseman for the Broncos. She's crowding the plate here against Carolyn. Swings and misses for strike 1.
Looks like she knows she's going to start her off for her strong pitches, a screwball on lefties.
Jamison batting .311, but she's got power. Swing and a miss there. 13 home runs on the season to lead the team.
As much as Kara is strong on the outside, she's not afraid to come on the inside as well with some good movement.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for Carolyn.
That was a great mix of pitches there to a big hitter for them.
Another Sophie in the lineup, number 8, Sophie Herman, a freshman third baseman, batting .400. She looks at strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Carolyn again, now up to 54 strikeouts in the postseason. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Just sometimes it seems hitters have no idea where that ball is when Kara pitches it.
I'm telling you, she's got amazing jump on the ball, so where it starts is 100% not going to be where it finishes.
0-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Kara Lint.
That ended right at her eyes, but it started in a great position.
Again, these pitchers for Dover this postseason, 5-0. They've only given up 2 earned runs in those 5 games, 5 runs total. Jenna Wilson now, as the only senior in the lineup, swings and misses strike number 1. 2 quick outs here for Kara Lint. This game flying by so far with these pitchers.
That tends to happen with great pitching. They get right to the point. The defense can stay in the game.
That one is high, ball 1. 1-1, 2 outs. Jenna Wilson is the shortstop. And again, the only senior in this lineup. 337 is her average. And power up and down. She's hit 7 home runs. She fouls it back this way. Scares everybody back here, but there is netting. So you're all safe. I saw about half of the stands jump as she fouled it straight back. Akron Firestone Stadium this year celebrating its 100th anniversary. It hasn't been a softball stadium for 100 years. Been renovated several times. That pitch is inside, 2-2. Used to be the home of the Akron Racers, professional softball team that is now the Cleveland Comets.
Came to a few of those games as a kid.
She fouls it back, stays alive, 2-2. Remains the count for Kara Lint. Kara Lint faced 5 batters, retired them all so far, 4 on strikeouts. Nobody's reached base for either team as we're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 5 strikeouts for Kara Lint. We head to the 3rd inning. There is no score in Akron here on Big Z Sports.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yorksville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
10 seconds.
Back here, count is already 0-1 against Ariana Immel for Dover. Now it's 0-2. These pitchers are moving quick.
They are. It's good for defense. It keeps them in the game, but when you're getting mostly strikeouts from your pitchers, it's still a surprise sometimes when a ball does get hit to you.
Ariana Immel swings and hits it high, but it curves foul. A couple of times, her and Jen, if they would have straightened those out, they might have had a chance in that 200-foot left field line there. Thanks to Ron's Heating and Cooling for allowing this broadcast possible. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 6 for Charlie Helton.
Both pitchers are doing a great job of moving the ball all around the strike zone, making you think you have a chance and then do something that can break away from you.
Maddie Banham, the 8th batter, junior catcher, looks at strike number 1. Kind of froze her right there. You saw her knees buckle on that pitch. Did not know where it was going. Swing and a miss, strike 2. These pitchers work quick, and they're very similar. I mean, compared to like Jenna Molk, when you watch Jenna Molk pitch, she has that huge stride. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7 for Charlie Helton. Batting 9th, senior left fielder Madeline Faulkner.
A lot of times you see routine from the pitchers, and that helps keep them in rhythm. And it is, as a hitter, you want to try to get them out of that routine and kind of break up what they have going.
0-1 the count, 2 outs. Ball 1. Faulkner really crowds the plate. I believe she leads the team in hits by pitch.
Hey, she's a very tough kid.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2, 2 outs. Headed to the Air Force.
She's a very wonderful student athlete. I'm not surprised at all that she's looking to go into something like that.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8 for Charlie Helton. And it's still 0-0. We'll be back on Big Z Sports.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Back at Akron Firestone Stadium, and these pitchers are wasting no time between innings or between pitches. We are set for the number 7 batter, Chloe Ogden. Sophomore left fielder batting .337, facing Kara Lint, who has struck out 5 in 2 innings. First pitch strike called. Want to thank all of our sponsors, including McDonald's. Whether you're looking for a quick bite to eat or a new career, our local McDonald's wants to meet you. Download the app for big savings or stop in and fill out an application. I feel like I have to be the Micro Machines guy to get some words in here between pitches because they're just mowing them down. Strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Lint again ahead of the hitter. Chloe Ogden, .337 on the season.
Both pitchers are doing a good job of getting ahead. And when you get ahead of the batter, you can work some of your best stuff. I don't know that they have bad stuff, but getting ahead helps.
Count. That was ball 1. I mean, even when they don't throw a strike, they seem to know where they're putting it.
Yes, they're meaningful misses.
And there's another strikeout, swing and a miss for strike 3. She came inside with the previous pitch for a ball, went outside for that one, and got Ogden to chase it. Strikeout number 6 for Kara Lint.
At this point, seeing each batter come up, it's like they know what's coming, but it's still hard to adjust even when you know that with this movement.
There's another swing and a miss by Josie Sissel, the sophomore catcher. She's got a great on-base percentage of .420.
Doesn't always matter how, but getting on base and putting pressure on defense.
High pop-up. It's going to find the roof. It's going to roll backwards. I didn't think any cars were going to get hit today, but now they missed the car. Rolled off the roof and missed the cars parked out front of Akron Firestone Stadium. We've seen windshields broken this year. Not here, though. Lint pitches, fouled back again. 0-2 the count. Josie Sissel stays alive. 6 strikeouts so far for Kara Lint in this pitcher's battle. In the 3rd inning here, bottom of the 3rd. On the other side, 8 strikeouts for Charlie Helton. Here's Lint, the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
Hits the batter in the head. She's fine. She'll take her base. Seen a lot of those high inside pitches from Lint. That time a little too high and a little too inside. So we got our first base runner of the day. Sissel hit by a pitch. She'll be on first base, and it is the pitcher, Charlie Helton, now batting for the Broncos. One out. Shows bunt, pops it up backwards into the fence. Bantam gloves it, but it went off the netting here, so that is not an out. Once it hits the netting, it is out of play.
Dover's defense moved well to show for that bunt, or when the batter showed bunt.
One out, 0-1. Showing bunt again. This time she bunts it right back to Lint. Gets the out at first base. So the sacrifice is successful. Sissel moves to second base. Ball kind of gets away from Dover, but everybody's going to regroup, and we're going to have a runner at second with 2 outs. And it's Rylan Roush, the team's number 1 hitter, batting .451 on the season. 2 home runs, 24 runs batted in out of the number 1 spot.
Second time through the lineup. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments get made.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. You know, in this game, the way these pitchers are going, anytime you get a base runner on,
got to make the most of it.
Absolutely. That pitch is called a strike, found the outside part of the plate. 0-2 quickly here on Rylan Roush. Struck out her first time up.
She hasn't seen a lot of pitches yet.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. And they get a runner on, but they can't bring her around home. Strikeout number 7 for Carolyn. We head to the 4th inning. No score on Big C Sports.
Take to the open road or catch a wave this summer with a loan from Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. With low rates and flexible terms, choosing your next adventure is easy. Before you go to the dealership, get pre-approved for a loan at Dover Philly by going to dpfcu.org or stopping by any Dover Philly Federal Credit Union location. You choose the adventure and we'll do the rest. I'm Tammy, Installment Loan Officer at Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. We're people helping people. It's how we thrive together. Join us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Peterman Plumbing and Heating has been the MVP in your home for over 50 years. Hi, this is Natalie Peterman from bathroom remodeling and water-saving low-flow fixtures to high-tech camera line inspections. We deliver the winning plays every time. We're proud to support Dover High School baseball and softball. And just like the Tornadoes, we're always aiming for a championship performance. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, your home's star player. Contact us today to learn more. And go Tornadoes!
All right, we are back for the start of the 4th inning. Charlie Helton has handled this Dover lineup so far. Perfect through 3. Top of the inning, though, Jenna Molk sent 1 pitch for a ride in the first. It was foul. There she sends a pitch high and backwards. It'll find the roof and it'll roll back. Does not put out a windshield, though. She's tried that before this season. 0-1 the count. Molk ready. Helton wastes no time. Kind of a check swing hit. And it's going to drop for a single. She didn't turn the bat all the way around for that, but she got enough of it to send it into shallow center field where it dropped for the first hit of the game. Now Dover has a runner on. And you can almost guarantee that Molk is going to be moving on those base paths. Here's Olivia McHugh. She wants to bunt. She pulls back. And a strike called.
Definitely seems like the kind of day that you're going to have to work to produce a run. And they've had to do it a few times. This is kind of all you could ask for here.
Molk has 13 stolen bases on the season. Ball 1. 1-1 to count. She has been caught stealing a couple of times in these playoffs. Ball's fouled back, 1-2 to count on Olivia McHugh. Showed bunt the first time, but now she's swinging. Molk on first base after getting the game's first hit on what looked like a check swing, but hit the meat of the bat and went into center field. There's a high pop-up. That's going to find the roof again. And it does hit a car. So rolled off the roof, bounced off the building out front and then hit the front of a car. No damage done, though. 1-2 the count. There's a high fly ball to left field, and it just is fouled down. Just missed it on that one. That's 3 times they've hit it down that left field line.
She's doing a good job with that pitch to show him something inside, but she clearly gets it in far enough that all they can do with it is hit a long foul ball.
1-2 the count. Pitch is high, 2-2. Again, Jenna Molk is on first base.
Seeing that one through was a good adjustment on Liv's part. I think they caught him through the lineup a couple times on that pitch.
McHugh struck out her first time up. Molk's going to try to steal, and she is caught at second base, and she is erased. And now the bases are clear. Full count on Olivia McHugh.
Definitely one of those plays I'd love to see an instant replay. Not for something to get changed, just to see how close that really was.
Full count. There's a high fly ball from McHugh, but it's going to be playable for the left fielder. And she puts it away. 2 outs now. Hey, if you want to see a replay following this game, go to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel at WJER.com. We will post our video broadcast. And you can see all of the tournament games that we've had so far right there on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for listening on the radio, 99.9 WTUZ.
Sometimes when you have great pitching like both of these teams have, that kind of overshadows some of the rest of the players, or it can. And having a great catcher when you have a good pitcher is huge, because they can make everything look really good, and from framing to movement to giving you confidence in what you're throwing that they're going to stop it is huge. So both Maddie Bantam for Dover and Josie Sissel for Western Brown, give credit to the catchers.
0-2 pitch to Allie Hupp. Pitch is just outside. 1-2 the count. Yeah, Sissel gunned down Jenna Molk. 1-2 pitch. There's a pop-up. Catcher can't get to it, and it drops. So Sissel was able to throw out Molk, but she kind of tripped on her way out from behind the plate. Now she's a little banged up there. Just a short pop-up right in front of the batter. Neither the pitcher nor the catcher could get to it. Sissel looks to be in a little bit of discomfort out there as she sort of tripped going forward.
All that gear can sometimes get in the way when you're trying to make a play like that.
Coach Wallace is out here to talk to her. One thing about these catches, whether it's Bantam or Sissel, among the toughest players on the field.
They definitely are.
All right, Allie Hupp now on first base. And Avery Contini, the senior third baseman today, looks at ball one. Allie Hupp leads the team in stolen bases with 18. Not sure if we'll see her try again after what they saw at a Sissel earlier in the inning. 2 outs here. 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count. That one's high and inside.
Avery's another player for Dover who has done a little bit of everything on the defensive end and been a strong suit in the batter's box as well.
2-0 pitch. Hits it high in the air, but it's going to find the sidewalk that encircles the field here at Akron Firestone Stadium. So 2-1 the count. Yeah, Contini's turned it on here in the second half of the season. Batting .396 for the year. 3 home runs, 22 RBIs.
Which is a good approach in the box.
There's a pop-up to the shortstop. And she's going to squeeze it for out 3. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Dover got a couple of hits, but no runs. No score here on Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Back at Akron Firestone Stadium for the conclusion of the fruits versus vegetables race here. As had a couple kids out here in costumes racing along the sidelines here. Carol Lynch still pitching for Dover in this scoreless game. Following the game, our local Subway restaurants will be proud to recognize excellence, as they do in each athletic contest we air on WJER Radio. With the Subway Player of the Game, at the conclusion of today's game, we will name our Subway Player of the Game, and that athlete will enjoy a great meal from our local Subway restaurants and a T-shirt. Subway, find your fresh. Again, thanks for listening on 99.9 WTUZ, sister station of WJER, where they are continuing their special programming for the day. Glad we are together now, and we can bring you this radio broadcast on WTUZ Big Z Sports. Aubrey Taylor, left-hander, batting now for the Broncos against Carol Lynch. Swings and misses for strike one. Might have got a piece of it there. Again, these pitchers are just moving quickly through these lineups.
Yeah, Aubrey saw a full count her last at bat, so she's seen as many as they've thrown to a batter.
She's down 0-2 now after swinging and missing at the second pitch from Lint. .02 pitch. Just outside. Bantam did a good job of framing it there as the catcher. Umpire didn't bite, though. 1-2 the count.
Looks can be deceiving, but both teams look like they've settled in. But if they had any nerves to start with, look like they might be gone now.
Taylor fouls it back to stay alive. 1-2 the count. When you got a pitching matchup like this, and home run hitters on both teams, one swing of the bat could be the difference in the game.
Makes every individual job that much more important to see as many pitches as you can and make those adjustments for them.
Taylor's probably seen the most now as she's worked the count to 2-2. A .412 batter on the year. That one's inside. She ducks out of the way. Full count again for Aubrey Taylor. Last time up in the first inning, strikeout.
She caught her looking last time with something inside that last pitch.
There's a foul ball down the left field line. It's going to find its way over the fence. Count stays full. Taylor, the left-handed batter for the Broncos. Broncos are from Mount Orab. The drive is over 3.5 hours. They were here yesterday, stayed overnight at a hotel in Akron. There's a high fly ball to right field, but Allie Hupp is there, and she puts it away. Out number one here in the fourth inning. And Carol Lynch has started. She has struck out 7. A couple times they've made good contact. But a hit by a pitch is the only base runner so far for the Broncos. There's a nice hit ball, but Allie Hupp is there once again, and she puts it away for out number 2.
Allie's had a great first step on both of those balls to right field. Did a good job of getting around it, getting in good position.
That was almost a line drive, but she read it very well. made the catch about 15 feet from the right field line. Now 2 outs here for Sophie Jamison, the first baseman. Looks at strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Into the 4th inning here with Carolyn.
I would like to see the numbers on first pitch strikes. I know the majority are strikes for both pitchers today, which aids in them getting on top and throwing their best stuff.
0-2 the count now as second pitch was a strike there. Left-handed batter looks at ball 1, 1-2. So Jenna Molk, the shortstop right now, is the other pitcher for Dover, and we do expect to see her in this game. That has been the formula for success for Dover. Jamison, the batter now. Lint delivers. Swing and a miss. Out number 3. And we head to the 5th inning here. No score on Big Z Sports.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Back here at Akron Firestone Stadium, Bill Hammerstrom, Melissa Beachy here for Big Z Sports and WJER. Charlie Reese in the batter's box. Looks at a pitch high, ball 1, 1-0. 8 strikeouts for Carolyn for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. 8 strikeouts for Charlie Helton of the Western Brown Broncos. It is a pitcher's duel. There's a swing and a miss from Charlie Reese, 1-1. Dover did get 2 hits in the inning, nothing too spectacular, though. Kind of a check swing single from Jenna Molk, and then Allie Hupp hit a little pop-up in front of the plate that nobody could get to. Reese fouls it back, 1-2.
What you expect to see out of 2 good hitting teams is that they make some adjustments as they make their way through the lineup a second time. But the pitchers, being as good as they are, they're going to do the same.
Reese swings and misses for strikeout number 9 for Charlie Helton. Charlie Helton's a sophomore, 21-3 on the season. She's struck out 196 coming into this game, so she is over 200 strikeouts for the year. Left-handed batter Susie Peltz swings and misses for strike 1. And here we go again with these first pitch strikes.
Yeah, getting ahead of a batter is a very big deal, especially in a pitcher's duel when there's not many hits to be had. Make it as hard on the batters as possible.
I think we have some activity over here. Looks like a catcher's going up to warm up Jenna Molk. There's a pop-up to the third baseman. Foul territory, and she puts it away for out number 2. So we may see Jenna Molk soon, or there's already 2 outs here. She's not going to have unless Ariana Immel can get a hit here or take some pitches. Molk's not going to have a whole lot of time to warm up over there in the right field bullpen.
She did get a good warm-up in before the game, so she's at least somewhat loose. It's always good, though, to throw and fine-tune after 5 innings.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Too bad there's not an opening in the fence. There is an opening in the fence over there. It'd be nice if she opened it, ran through it. They played Wild Thing or something. There's Ariana Immel with a shot to left center field. Off the wall. She's going to come in with a double, and she's safe, sliding at second base. So the first big hit of the game belongs to Ariana Immel. A double to left center field. Just missed a home run. Hit the fence out there.
That was very solid contact. Great swing.
And now Maddie Bantam with 2 outs has Ariana Immel at second base. Swing and a miss for strike one. Owen won the count, 2 outs. Ariana Immel on second base for Dover. Charlie Helton throws strike number 2, swing and a miss from Maddie Bantam, and it's 0-2 quickly. Helton is paying no attention to Immel. She is focused on getting strikeout number 10 here. Bantam swings and misses, and there it is. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. No score at Akron Firestone Stadium on Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
As we look at the mound, it doesn't look yet like they have put Jenna Molk into pitch. She is standing out there at second base, ready to play shortstop. So Carolyn continues into the 5th inning for Dover. This started because of some injuries early in the season to both pitchers. Coach Hannah Duff didn't want to wear either one out too much after they were recovering. But it's also something she said she has thought about doing for a while. You have 2 great players. You want them both to contribute in big games like this.
Most definitely. And like I said, to have a 1-2 punch like them, they're both very different.
There's a hard hit ball from Sophie Herman over the head of the center fielder to the wall. And that's going to be a leadoff double for the Broncos as Sophie Herman gives it a ride. So now there is a runner on second base. Charlie Reese couldn't quite chase that one down out there. 225. The fence out there in center field.
That again was good contact for her. Good adjustment made from her first at bat.
So leadoff double. Here's Jenna Wilson, a senior. She swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, you want to talk? We have a runner on second base. I'm not sure if the statistics were accurate, but we saw only 3 stolen bases out of this team. Not individually, as a team on the season. There's a pop-up into the fence. Sends it backwards.
Maybe that's where their home runs have fallen. They have some big hitters. Maybe they haven't needed the bunt.
Yeah, they don't want to take the bat off of the shoulders of any of these players. Wilson here has 7 home runs. More than 40 as a team. She looks at a pitch high, 1-2 the count. They're firing up the concessions here at Akron Firestone Stadium. Full day of softball here. 1-2 the count. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Carol Lintz. Again, stay with Big Z Sports and 99.9 WTUZ. 5:30 is the first pitch for Garraway's state semifinal game. Strike 1 called. First hit of the game for the Broncos this inning, a leadoff double by Sophie Herman. She's on second base.
With the Women's College World Series on, there's a lot of good softball on TV, but this is the place to be if you're from around here. Doesn't beat this.
1-1 the count now. That pitch was inside. 1 out. This is the number 7 batter. And that's called a strike. 1-2 the count. Chloe Ogden batting .337 on the season. Sitting right in front of us here. You might hear him. I see some football players and some baseball players for Dover.
There is great student and staff support for the Dover teams.
Ogden swings at the pitch, is able to get a piece of it, fouls it back to the net to stay alive. 1-2 the count.
Boys baseball team for Dover also had a great season this year. Looks like they're here to support the girls as well.
Sweet 16 for them. The pitch, swing and a miss. And there's 10 strikeouts for Kara Lynch as she tries to pitch out of a runner on second base with no outs. She struck out the next 2 batters. Josie Sissel was hit by a pitch the first time up. The sophomore catcher has taken her lumps today. She fouls it back.
It's easy to look back and coach with hindsight from watching up here, but I wonder about bunting her to third, leading off with a double to be able to get her, that much closer would be beneficial.
0-1 the count, 2 outs, runner on second. There's a pop-up, it's going to be foul. On the roof again.
There's also the case of the coaches knowing the players and what their strengths are.
0-2 for Josie Sissel, the sophomore catcher. Batting .250, 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in. She's got a runner on second, and she looks at ball 1. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. Sophie Herman on second base. The freshman led off the inning with a double over the head of the center fielder.
You have to think that was a good setup pitch for Kara. It was high and inside.
There's a pop-up. That's going to find the roof once again. Still 1-2. Only 1 hit in the game, only 2 base runners in the game for the Western Brown Broncos. And with the runner on second, 1-2 the count to Josie Sissel. Then throws it inside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Sissel, the 8th batter. Pitcher Charlie Helton is on deck. Then the top of the order. 2-2 pitch. Ball's hit in the air, but Jenna Molk is there, the shortstop, to put it away. And Lynch pitches out of it. We head to the 6th inning. No score at Akron Firestone Stadium on Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
We are back here at Akron Firestone Stadium. You can feel the intensity picking up here as we head into the 6th inning with no score. Dover 0 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Western Brown 0 runs on 1 hit, no errors. And it's the bottom of the order. Madeline Faulkner up for the Crimson Tornadoes. Charlie Helton still pitching. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Though it might seem like the girls have settled in, it still looks like there's some nerves in the crowd from some parents here.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 the count. 10 strikeouts in the game so far for Charlie Helton. Puts her over 200 for the season. We're in the 6th inning here. That pitch is high, 1-2. Breezed through the first 5 innings of this game in less than an hour. Fockler fouls it back to stay alive at 1-2. They have the bullpens out there. Dover has some pitching in the bullpen there. I think it's just some players trying to stay warm.
I think it might be from the game coming up next as they're preparing here.
2-2 the count. Pitch was low. Fockler stays alive. 2-2. Nobody out here as we start the 6th inning. Top of the order, Jenna Molk up next. Bantam hits it into the netting. Foul ball. Dover again. Thanks for listening on the radio. They're wearing their gray jerseys. They have white pants on, crimson and gray socks, crimson letters and numbers on their jersey. Pitch is high. Full count.
You mentioned earlier that she leads the team in hit by pitch. That was pretty close to being a next one.
Full count here. Nobody out as we start off the 6th inning. Hits it to the shortstop. Fockler races it out, and she is safe at first on the throwing error, and she's going to stay right there. Actually, the throw is good. Came out of the first baseman's glove. I think she might have beat it out anyway, though. I think she was safe either way.
I think I would say she would have beat it out. The throw was high and lifted the first baseman off, but I think she would have crossed first either way.
We're going to get a conference out here as Coach Blaine Wallace heads out to the mound. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back on Big Z Sports.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 new Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and Grand Slam ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your new Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today, and be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
Out there. And Jenna Molk takes ball 1. 1-1 the count. One of Molk's impressive stats is 37 walks on the season when nobody else has more than 9. Not often does she get to swing when there's a runner on base, but she's got a shot here. There's a big hit. That's going to go down the left field line all the way to the fence. Fockler is on third. She's going to come home. She's going to try to score. She slides in, and Dover gets the first one of the game on the double by Jenna Molk. Hit it right down the third base line. An RBI double for Jenna Molk, and Dover's up 1-0.
Coach Duff was sending her all the way. Natalie did a great job of not slowing down.
Fockler's speed helped score that run, getting to first base on what would be an infield single and scoring from first base on the double. And now Dover's up 1-0. We get a bunt perfectly laid down. Jenna Molk's at third. The throw gets away. Jenna Molk is going to score, and it's 2-0 Dover.
Again, Liv's doing a great job laying down the bunt.
McHugh is now on second base after laying down that bunt. Error at first base as they couldn't field it. We're going to get another conference here. Dover goes up 2-0 on some hustle plays out there by the Tornadoes. We start with Madeline Faulkner getting on base. Throw is high, but she would have beat it anyway. Then Jenna Molk with the RBI double down the left field line. And Olivia McHugh is going to sacrifice her to third. Instead, error at first base on the throw. And Molk is able to score, and it's 2-0 Dover. And on the other side, Kara Lint has held this Broncos team to just one hit.
We said early on, with it being a pitcher's duel, you're going to have to produce runs, and they did a great job with the short game and working in base hits.
Allie Hupp sends it to the second baseman, and she beats out the throw for another single. Infield single for Allie Hupp. Runners on first and third. A nice play by the second baseman to get there. It looked like it was going up the middle, but the throw is not in time. There's nobody out. Runners on first and third here for Dover. They've already scored 2 in this inning. Avery Contini would love to add to that.
The enthusiasm has picked up both on the field and in the crowd.
She swings and sends it to center field. It drops. We're going to get another one in for Dover. Hupp is on second, and McHugh is standing at first base with an RBI single.
Great job by Avery jumping on the first pitch with something she can drive.
Now Dover is up 3-0. They have found something here in the 6th inning. Now it's Charlie Reese. Runners on first and second. Dover now has collected 7 hits. They are up 3-0. Third time through the lineup for these batters. Reese pops it up. Third baseman puts it away. That is the first out here for the Tornadoes. They lead 3-0.
This was huge for Madeline Faulkner in the 9-hole to get on base to start this inning and turn it around to the top of the order.
Now Susie Peltz, left-handed batter, looks at ball 1.
Seems as though that's also been a great spark for everybody else.
Faulkner energized his team, beating out that throw to first. There's a pop-up again to the third base side. And that's out number 2. Runners on first and second still for Ariana Immel, who had a massive double just 1 inning ago in the 5th. Hit that one to left center field. Big spot for her here, a freshman. She swings and crushes one to center field. The fence is 225, and it goes over for a 3-run home run for Ariana Immel. And Dover is running away with this one now. 6-0 lead for the Crimson Tornadoes.
What a swing.
Oh, you should see Daddy Mitch Immel right now walking the sidelines over there.
Got more than a few people in the crowd on their feet.
6-0 now. Dover leads. What an inning here in the 6th for the Crimson Tornadoes. Maddie Bantam, the 9th batter to step to the plate in this inning. Immel just cleared the bases for her. First pitch is high, ball 1.
This is huge as a pitcher to be able to come back and kind of try to go back to work in the way that you were before. Your teams are bound to get hits, but it can be tough when it's out of your control and there's a couple of errors.
1-1 the count now. Bantam swings the second pitch for a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Dover has put 6 on the board, capped off by a 3-run home run by Ariana Immel. Pitch is high, ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs.
Helton's doing a good job here of trying to regain her pace and her control of the game.
Bantam turns on it, but it's foul. Two and two the count. 2 outs. Fouls another one. Stays 2-2. This is the 9th batter in the 6th inning for Dover. A couple of big hits. RBI double from Jenna Molk. 3-run home run by Ariana Immel. RBI single from Avery Contini. But there's a strikeout, so Charlie Helton gathers herself. But it is 6-0 Dover now. They are 1.5 innings away from a state final appearance. We'll be back on Big Z Sports.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Peterman Plumbing and Heating has been the MVP in your home for over 50 years. Hi, this is Natalie Peterman from bathroom remodeling and water-saving low-flow fixtures to high-tech camera line inspections. We deliver the winning plays every time. We're proud to support Dover High School baseball and softball, and just like the Tornadoes, we're always aiming for a championship performance. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, your home's star player. Contact us today to learn more, and go Tornadoes!
We are back at Akron Firestone Stadium. Good times for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. They just put up 6 runs in the top of the 6th inning, and they lead 6-0 here as they go to their relief pitcher in these playoffs. Jenna Molk on the mound to take over for Kara Lint, who had an outstanding outing, gave up just 1 hit, struck out 10. And Molk provides a bit of a different look for these batters. From the batter's box, she looks like she's coming right at you, takes that big stride, and it can be a little intimidating, I imagine.
She does. She takes a big step back before she strides out. She's got a very long, wide arm circle. Again, very different, but both excellent pitchers in their own realm.
Number 12, Charlie Helton up, the pitcher in the 9 spot. She gets a hit on her first pitch. She's going to send it to the gap. It's going to get to the fence. She's going to head to second with a stand-up double. So they are looking to rally, are the Broncos, and they are off to a good start with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now top of the order, Rylan Roush, the sophomore, batting .451. Molk pitching into the 6th inning. And Roush looks at strike number 1. Now, it's not any indictment on the pitching of Kara Lynch. She pitched outstanding. Maybe didn't need a reliever, but this is what's worked this postseason for the Crimson Tornadoes. That pitch is high, 1-1. And when you have 2 Division I collegiate pitchers on your roster, you want to get them both on the mound. We're going to get a discussion here with Jenna Molk. We've seen this postseason and last postseason as the coaches of the team want to challenge where Jenna Molk's foot is coming off of the rubber out there. So the umpire has a talk with her because she really takes a big step towards home. 0-1 the count. There's a pop-up, but it's going to find the roof. Now 0-2. Runner on second. The pitcher, Charlie Helton, led off with a double. Rylan Roush is a sophomore right fielder. Now Molk is getting... So something is going on out there where the umpires are having a discussion with Jenna Molk about 2 balls and a strike now as they are trying to change the scoreboard. There's a hit to center field. Nope. It is caught by the second baseman, and that is out number 1. So kind of a lazy fly ball that Sarah Clark into the game was able to put away easily.
Imagine pitching off turf is great. There's, it's nice and smooth. You don't get the divots you do sometimes in dirt, but sometimes it can be hard to feel where the rubber actually is if it sits in as part of the turf.
So 0-1, 1 out. Jenna Molk pitches outside, but they call it a strike. Late movement on that pitch. Now we have Coach Blaine Wallace wants to talk to his batter, who is Aubrey Taylor, left-hander. That means Bantham's going to go talk to Jenna Molk real quick, but Taylor's back and ready. A lot of discussion taking place. Again, Dover leading in this game 6-0. They put up all 6 of those runs in the top of the 6th inning. We have a lot of discussions here in the bottom of the 6th inning as Dover wants to hang on to that 6-0 lead. And the Broncos want to do anything they can to cut into it. So far, they have a runner on second. Charlie Helton led off with a double. Taylor with 1 out, swings and misses. And that's strikeout number 1 for Jenna Molk. 11 on the day for Dover pitchers.
Looks like a great off-speed. It caught her chasing on the outside.
Now 2 outs here in the 6th for J.C. Barnes, batting .490 on the year. She's made contact twice, 2 flyouts. Molk gets the call again, strike 1, 0-1 the count.
Jenna really studies the game. She's very meaningful and mindful of everything that she wants to do, what pitches she wants to throw.
Pitch is called a strike. She found the outside part of the plate. I'm not sure if Blaine Wallace doesn't like those calls or if he just wants to talk to his batter because he's outside that third base coach's box over there. 0-2. She pops it up.
Bit of a defensive swing.
Hits the fence, or the netting here at Akron Firestone Stadium. Dover leading 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dover the visiting team. So the Broncos will have another at-bat after this one. Try to cut into that 6-0 Dover lead. But only 2 hits so far in the game. There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Jenna Molk. Out number 3 in the 6th, and we head to the 7th inning. Dover leads 6-0 over Western Brown on Big Z Sports.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
With what would have been a single, she shows bunt, and it's a strike. But her hustle to first base got everything going for Dover. They scored 6 runs.
Testament to putting the ball in play and making the defense work. After your pitchers have thrown so many quick strikes and gotten that many strikeouts, sometimes it's hard for your defense to come make plays right away.
So strike 2 here. She tried to bunt again. Was foul. Then bounced into play, apparently. 0-2 the count. That one's high. Again, last inning, Faulkner singled and scored a run from third on the RBI double from Jenna Molk. That was pretty exciting, but Dover was not nearly done in that frame. Swing and a miss, strikeout for Charlie Helton. After that RBI double that Olivia McHugh tried to sacrifice her over to third, instead ended up safe at first, and on the air, Molk went around and scored. Allie Hupp with a single, Avery Contini with an RBI single. Then Ariana Immel wrapped that inning up with a 3-run home run. All right, we're back to the top of the order. Jenna Molk, 0-1 now the count. Takes a mighty swing for strike number 2. 0-2, 1 out. Dover up 6-0. 6 runs on 8 hits. There she hits it to the third baseman, who throws it in the dirt, and Molk is going to be safe. Having some trouble over there at first base, keeping the ball in the glove.
Jenna did a good job waiting back on that off-speed pitch. Got her body a little bit ahead, but her hands waited nicely.
Molk is going to get a pinch runner into the game as the pitcher right now. And it looks like we have number 3 out there. Is that Sophie?
Sophie Bantam, yeah. Got to be pretty cool being able to play with your sister. Parents getting to watch both kids.
Olivia McHugh. Looks at strike 1. 0-1 the count, 1 out here. We have Sophie Bantam at first, pinch running for Molk, who reached on the air. McHugh again hit that sacrifice bunt last inning that ended up getting her safe at first and getting a run home. She shows bunt again, but pulls it back. 1-1 the count.
Liv has done a great job hitting behind Jenna as a person who, Jenna gets walked a lot intentionally, and it sets Liv up for a big performance, so to speak, but she's done a great job all year.
Lays down a bunt right to the pitcher, sacrifices the runner to second base, but now there's 2 outs.
Whether it be for Liv laying down a bunt like she did and sacrificing to move the runner, or coming up with a big hit.
Or do a little bit of both like she did last inning.
Right.
Sacrifice bunt and the run came home.
There you go.
Allie Hupp is 2 for 3 today. Singled in both of her 2 last at-bats. Swings and misses there, though, for strike 1. Sophie Bantam's going to try to steal third base, and she's safe. The tag missed her. She slid underneath it. That has to be a victory over there for Coach Hannah Duff and Sophie Bantam, because they've gotten their signals mixed on when to slide over there in the past this season. That time they did it, and she is safe at third.
Yeah.
Pitch fell out of the catcher's glove there. Gave her just a little time. Hupp fouls it back. Oh, 2 to count, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Dover leading 6-0. 8 hits in this game. Broncos have 2 hits, no runs, and 2 costly errors. Hupp fouls it back again, and it's going to get to the fencing.
Good hustle by the catcher to get back as close as she could.
So 2 outs. We got a runner on third base. It's Sophie Bantam. She was able to get to third on a pitch in the turf, fell out of the catcher's glove. Hupp swings and hits it to left center field, and that's going to drive in another run. Hupp is 3 for 4 on the day, and it's 7-0 Dover.
Another player for Dover that has come up big several times for them.
Hit number 9 for the Crimson Tornadoes. And it's 7-0 with Avery Contini here. She had a hard hit ball for a single and an RBI in the 6th. Hits it high, but it's a pop-up. Pitcher's going to put it away, and Helton squeezes it for the out, so that's 3. But we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Dover up 7-0, 3 outs away from a trip to the state championship game Saturday night. We'll be back on Big Z Sports.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurexville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Take a big lead here with Jenna Molk on the mound to close it out. No save opportunity with a lead that big. Carolyn started this game. She struck out 10 batters, allowed just one hit. Molk has come in, struck out 2 in the 6th inning, and now she tries to close it out and get Dover to the state championship game for the first time in club history. First pitch strike.
You mentioned last inning, not that Kara needed a reliever, but this is what they've done, and it's pretty big for a reliever to be able to come in, and normally you get them and it's in a situation that they're, base runners on or a tight situation that you have to come into.
Sophie Jamison, the batter, she fouls it off, so it's 0-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Dover again leading 7-0. Molk pitching in relief. That's ball 1. Into the turf. Gets behind Bantam, the catcher. Just saw her dad, Police Chief Paul Bantam. He's right over there.
They breathed a pretty big sigh of relief when Sophie was called safe at third.
7-0 your score. Sophie Jamison, the batter. Jenna Molk, the pitcher. That pitch is outside, 2-2. Again, thank you so much for listening here on 99.9 WTUZ. And when this game is over, you can watch it on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Here's a ground ball. Nice play by Sarah Clark. And the put out at first base, out number 1. That's the first ground ball out in this game for the Broncos. They flied out a few times. Had a double hit by a pitch, a pop-up. But 2 doubles is all the hits they've had in this game.
I don't know if Jenna's called all of her pitches all year, but it looks like she's kind of taken charge of what she's going to throw.
Sarah Clark again fields it at second base for out number 2. And the Dover fans are on their feet cheering for out number 3 here at Akron Firestone Stadium. If they can do this, they will play for a state title tomorrow, right back here. 8 p.m. game time. 7-0 your score. Dover leads Western Brown. Everybody's standing. Strike number 1. 0-1 the count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Western Brown, 25-3 on the season. Took a long ride to get here, almost 4 hours. Crimson Tornadoes were sent off from Dover High School this morning around 7. Fouls it again, 0-2. And the Broncos down to their last strike here. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Dover leads 7-0. Jenna Molk on the mound.
Good battle by this batter to foul some off, put some in play, try to make something happen still.
Jenna Wilson, the lone senior on this squad for the Broncos. 0-2 the count to her. Molk set. She fires. Wilson keeps her season and her school career alive by fouling it back.
Dover's doing a good job of moving on every pitch. They're ready if the ball does come into play. Sure they wouldn't mind if Jenna took care of it herself.
That's 0-2. She's ahead. 2 outs, 7-0. Dover leads Western Brown. The pitch from Molk. Fouls it back again. Jenna Wilson, the senior shortstop for these Broncos. Not ready to let the season end quite yet. Only senior on this young team. Hear from them again as their pitcher, who's been outstanding today until the 6th inning. It's just a sophomore.
Jenna's jammed her the last few pitches. We'll see if that's a setup for this next pitch.
0-2 pitch from Jenna Molk. pitch is called strike 3, and Dover wins 7-0.
Looks like a beautiful drop ball on the outside.
The Crimson Tornadoes now advance to a state championship game. That will be Saturday night. You can listen to it on 99.9 WTUZ. You can watch the delayed replay of this game on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. But our final here from Akron Firestone Stadium, Dover 7, Western Brown 0. The Crimson Tornadoes advance to the Division III state championship game.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Peterman Plumbing and Heating has been the MVP in your home for over 50 years. Hi, this is Natalie Peterman. From bathroom remodeling and water-saving low-flow fixtures to high-tech camera line inspections, we deliver the winning plays every time. We're proud to support Dover High School baseball and softball, and just like the Tornadoes, we're always aiming for a championship performance. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, your home's star player. Contact us today to learn more, and go Tornadoes!
The Eat Fresh Refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Are back at Akron Firestone Stadium. The celebration on the field is over, but I believe it will continue into the afternoon for the Crimson Tornadoes as they defeat Western Brown 7-0 in this state semifinal contest. They will play for a state championship tomorrow. 8 o'clock game time right now. We'll find out later who they play. Final score here again, 7-0. You can watch this game now on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Give it a few minutes. We'll make sure we get it up there. You can see all the exciting action, including from all of our players here, and we will soon present the Subway Player of the Game. Bill Hammerstrom here with Melissa Beachy. Melissa's looking over these statistics. What stands out to you about Dover's effort here today as you look at the stat sheet?
The hits column, for sure. It came alive in the 6th inning, but Western Brown was able to muster up just 2 hits off of between Jenna and Kara. They had a combined 13 strikeouts, Kara leading with 10 through 5 innings. On the offensive side, we had, Allie Hupp went 3 for 4, a lot of key hits for her. Jenna Mulk went 2 for 4 with a big double. And Ariana Immel also went 2 for 3, and she had a big double, and then her home run to cap things off for the Tornadoes' 6th inning score. Avery Contini also came in with a big hit in that inning to keep things alive for him.
Dover 7 runs on 9 hits. Western Brown no runs on 2 hits with 2 errors. It was that 6th inning, the difference in the game. It was a pitcher's duel up until then. Both starters, Kara Lind and Charlie Helton, had 10 strikeouts through 5 innings. But in that 6th inning, Dover sent 9 batters to the plate, scored 6 runs, and put the game out of reach as Dover advances to a state championship game. Well, here we're on Big Z Sports. We're on WTUZ 99.9, but every game on WJER, we present the Subway Player of the Game. WJER and Subway Restaurants are proud to recognize excellence in each athletic contest aired with the Subway Player of the Game award. The athlete will enjoy a great meal from our local Subway restaurant, Subway. Find your fresh. So, always difficult in these Dover games because Carolyn and Jenna Mulk are outstanding every single game. I mean, they do what you think they're supposed to do. They could be a player of the game every time they're out there. Every time.
And like you said, the expectation is that that's what they're going to do. So it doesn't seem out of the ordinary, but it definitely is. And their performance each game has obviously helped Dover get to where they are, and they're a reason that they are a strong force to be reckoned with.
And as we present the Subway Player of the Game, how about the player who made the most noise in this contest and made the crowd make the most noise in this contest? It is going to be the freshman, Ariana Immel. 2 big hits, a loud double, and the 3-run home run that capped off that 6th inning. Just a couple of outstanding at-bats for her.
Most definitely. When she steps in the box, you wouldn't see freshman written all over her by any means. She's got a great presence in the box. She takes good cuts. She doesn't get cheated on any of her swings. And as a pitcher, it's great to have that in the middle. Like, she hits in the 7 spot to think that that's the kind of power that you have, all the way through the lineup. Really, you have Madeline being able to turn the lineup over from the 9 spot, and then everybody else doing their job. But Ariana, definitely as a freshman, that's got to be exciting for the coaches and the team, having her back for 3 more years.
All right, Ariana Immel with the biggest hit of the game, a 3-run home run in the 6th inning, a 6-run 6th inning. She is our Subway Player of the Game. Congratulations, Ariana. The Subway Player of the Game. Once again, your final score here, Dover 7, Western Brown 0. You can listen to the state championship game featuring the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, 8 o'clock Saturday on 99.9 WTUZ and Big Z Sports. And tune into this game on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You can watch our replay starting very soon here, thanks to Claxon Communications. It's going to wrap up our video broadcast. Let's continue on 99.9. Thanks for listening on Big Z Sports.
You've been watching high school baseball and softball with Big Z Sports and WJER Radio in partnership with Claxon Communications. This broadcast was proudly sponsored by Dover Break, your local Wendy's restaurants, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kemp Insurance, the ECO Educational Service Center, T-County Boxing Academy, and Dumont's. Special thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, your local McDonald's restaurants, and to Subway, sponsor of the WJER Subway Player of the Game. For unmatched high school sports coverage, follow Big Z Sports with WJER, the sports voice of the Valley.